So, our first topic is cardiovascular system. In the cardiovascular system, we are mainly going to talk about the two words. First is cardio, and second is vascular. The word cardio refers to the heart. We all know it since our primarily. Okay. Vessels या फिर vascular उसका मतलब होता है blood vessels. Blood vessels means the word cardiovascular refers to the two words. One is cardio and one is vascular. The word cardio refers to the heart and the vascular refers to the blood vessels. Okay, so in the cardiovascular system we are mainly going to talk about the heart and उससे related vessels. ब्लड वेसल्स, हार्ट और ब्लड वेसल्स दोनों एक दूसरे से कैसे इंटरकनेक्टेड हैं ये आप ऊपर चल रही वीडियो में देख सकते हो. एक वीडियो एनिमेशन है जिसके थ्रू ये रिप्रेजेंट किया जा रहा है कि हार्ट और जो हमारी बॉडी की ब्लड वेसल्स हैं वो एक दूसरे के साथ कैसे इंटरकनेक्टेड है. यू कैन सी. ओके, ब्लड वेसल्स नाम से ही रेफर हो रहा है ब्लड को कंटेन करने वाली वेसल्स. ब्लड कंटेनिंग वेसल्स. Okay, you can see in the video. Okay, we all know that from our head to foot position बहुत सारे हमारे पास ऐसे लिक्विड हैं या फिर बहुत ऐसे ऑर्गन हैं जो खुद मूव नहीं कर सकते. अपनी प्राइमरी रिक्वायरमेंट के लिए वो खुद मूव नहीं कर सकते. हमारी बॉडी में किसी ऐसे एक ट्रांसपोर्टिंग मटेरियल की नीड है जो लिक्विड और ऑर्गन्स जो इमोबाइल हैं उनकी रिक्वायरमेंट को पूरा कर सके. उसके लिए हमें किसी एक ट्रांसपोर्टिंग मटेरियल की आवश्यकता होती है. ट्रांसपोर्टिंग मटेरियल हमारी बॉडी में वो ट्रांसपोर्टिंग मटेरियल का वर्क ब्लड करता है. ब्लड डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ सब्सटेंसेस एंड डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ मटेरियल्स को फ्रॉम वन प्लेस टू अनदर प्लेस ले जाने का काम करता है. बहुत सारी चीज़ों का ट्रांसपोर्टेशन करता है, बहुत सारी चीज़ों को एक्सचेंज करता है. जो इमोबाइल ऑर्गन्स हैं वो कुछ नीडी सब्सटेंस कंटेन करते हैं, कुछ वेस्ट प्रोडक्ट भी वो रिमूव करते हैं. उनका जो वेस्ट प्रोडक्ट है वो भी बाहर जाना चाहिए और उन्हें जिन चीज़ों की आवश्यकता है वो उनके पास आनी चाहिए. ओके, इन सारी चीज़ों के लिए हमारी बॉडी में एक ट्रांसपोर्ट करने का मीडियम नीड होता है. वो ट्रांसपोर्टरी मीडियम ब्लड है हमारी बॉडी में. ओके, इन द ब्लड वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट द डिफरेंट थिंग्स लाइक सम टर्म्स हैं. फर्स्ट जो कार्डियोवैस्कुलर सिस्टम में हम रीड करने वाले हैं वो है ब्लड. ओके, सेकेंड ब्लड तो आ गया, बट ब्लड बनता किन चीज़ों से, ब्लड की क्या क्या चीज़ें मिक्सिंग होती हैं ब्लड में, और ब्लड क्या क्या चीज़ों को कंटेन करता है, मीन्स कॉम्पोजिशन ऑफ ब्लड. थर्ड, if the blood is in our body then which type of function it performs. Next, function of blood. Okay, next, how the blood forms, means process formation of blood. Next, blood is in our body is a transpiratory medium which moves from one place to another place. It moves from one place to another place and plays an very important role. Many type of organs and different type of liquid is present in our body which cannot move from their primary places to for their primary requirement. So this type of organs require a transpiratory medium which can fulfill its need. In our blood, in our body, blood is transpiratory medium which moves from one place to another place and fulfill the basic requirement of organs. Those cannot move from one place to another place. Okay, then next, if blood would be not present, or if the proper amount of blood is not present in the body, then what is going to be happen? Next is deficiency of blood. What will going to happen if the blood is not present in our body in a proper amount? In this we are going to talk about two things. Why the deficiency of blood get occurs, means reason of blood deficiency, yeah, cause. Next, which type of effect will be happen if the blood is not present or not present in proper amount? Then what is going to be happen in our body? Means effect. Okay. What would be the effect that would be in our body if the blood is not present in a proper amount? Okay. Before going to further, we are going to discuss about some terms. First is hematology. Basic terms: study of blood. Study of blood is what called hematology. Next is cardiology. Study of heart. Basic things, but we need to cover it. Study of heart. Okay. Okay. Mainly, our cardiovascular system is going to run only depend upon the three things. One is heart. Okay. Next is blood, and next is what? Blood vessels. वीडियो जो आपके सामने एनिमेशन चला था, आपने उसमें अच्छे से क्लियरली विजुअल कर लिया है दैट हाउ द हार्ट फंक्शन, how it perform its work, and how the blood vessels transport the one things from one place to another place to their respective organs. Okay, so without delay we are going to talk about this. Okay, so our first thing is what? Blood. We all know that blood present in our body is in the liquid form, is in liquid form, but not completely in liquid form. It is present in our body is as a gel like form. Why? Because different type of the component या फिर different type of the cells are present in the blood. Those make them thick, not completely thick, not completely liquid, so it is called as the gel like form. Okay, the first thing in the blood you need to be discussed. First is blood is a fluid connective tissue. Blood is fluid connective tissue. Main lecture starts from here. Okay, blood is fluid connective tissue. Okay, that consists of cells surrounding by a liquid. That consists of cell surrounding by liquid. That consists of cells surrounding by liquid extracellular matrix. Extracellular matrix. Yes, I'm going talking about the plasma. Okay, so this is what your blood. We can assume it that it is our blood, and blood is get covered by a extracellular matrix. It is get covered by a extracellular matrix, that is what plasma. It is covered by this outer cellular matrix. What is this called? Plasma. Okay, and this is what blood cell. ब्लड सेल्स को कवर कौन करता है? प्लाज्मा. मीन्स प्लाज्मा कवर्स द ब्लड सेल extracellularly. Blood cells are covered by a extracellular matrix. Those are called plasma. In the plasma, different type of cells and fragments are suspended. In the plasma, different type of cells and fragments are suspended. Okay, we will discuss about all in detail when we are going to talk about plasma. Okay, अभी तो इतना ही कि इसमें different type of the cells and fragments are suspended. Okay, this is our what? Blood. Okay, and next is here lungs and GIT, gastrointestinal tract. Okay, blood contains the CO2 from lungs. Those are the waste product of the material, waste product of the lungs. Okay, that is what? CO2. And blood transport the oxygens to the lungs. Okay, next is GIT. GIT से blood क्या contain कर रहा है? Nutrition. Okay, B eats the food. Food are get digested into our stomach and intestines and get transferred into the GIT, यानी gastrointestinal tract. From where? From our stomach and intestines. Okay, nutrition is get from the GIT. Okay, blood transports the oxygen to the lungs and get acquire the CO2, that is the waste product from the lungs. And next thing is blood takes the nutrition from the GIT tract. Okay, and different type of things this is going to happen. Next, just assume that it is our blood vessels. What is this? It is our blood vessels. हमारी blood vessels के नीचे होती है हमारी interstitial vessels या फिर interstitial fluid की layer. Okay, just under the blood vessels, interstitial fluid, and under the interstitial fluid cells are there. Okay, these are what? Cells are there. If the blood containing the oxygen and nutrient, then the blood transfer the oxygen and nutrient to the interstitial fluid. This is what? Blood. Okay, interstitial fluid. interstitial fluid, and this is what? Cells. Okay, these are what? These are our cells. If blood containing oxygen and nutrient, it will transfer the oxygen and the nutrient to the interstitial fluid, and the interstitial fluid will further pass the oxygen and nutrient to the cells. Okay, this is transfer of materials from the blood to the cells. Okay, from the materials to the cells. Okay, next is, if waste product are there, then for the waste product reverse process is there. For the product for the waste product reverse process is there. For the waste product reverse process reverse process in the reverse process, the waste product will move from the cells to interstitial fluid. interstitial fluid, and from the interstitial fluid it will move towards the blood vessels, and then the blood vessels, from the blood vessels it will goes to the waste product removal organ. From the blood vessels it goes to the waste product removal organ. So for waste product it is going to happen reverse process. In the reverse process, cells from the cells waste product will move to the interstitial fluid. Okay, this is cells, and from the cells this is moved to the interstitial fluid, and from the interstitial fluid it is going to move towards the blood vessels. It is gone into the blood vessels, and after get reach into the blood vessels, the blood vessels transport the waste material towards different waste removal organ like uh, skin and kidney. Okay, and lungs. Okay, these all are the waste removal organ. So एक बार रिकैप करते हैं. फर्स्ट इज व्हाट? ब्लड इज अ फ्लूइड कनेक्टिव टिश्यू which is that consists of surrounding by a liquid extracellular matrix that consists by a surrounding by a extracellular matrix that is called plasma. In the plasma different type of cells and different type of fragments are suspended. Which type of cells and fragments are suspended in the plasma we will discuss further. And this is what? Your blood vessels. Okay, next, blood transports different materials and different type of substances to the needy places. ब्लड, लंग्स, इन दोनों के बीच में रिलेशन क्या है? ट्रांसपोर्ट ऑफ CO2. ये CO2 का ट्रांसपोर्टेशन करते हैं, एंड ऑक्सीजन का ट्रांसपोर्टेशन ब्लड करता है लंग्स को. यानी ब्लड से लंग्स को ऑक्सीजन जाता है और लंग्स से ब्लड को CO2 आता है उसके रिस्पेक्ट में. नेक्स्ट, ब्लड GIT ट्रैक्ट से न्यूट्रिशन को ट्रांसपोर्ट करने का काम करता है. फर्स्ट हमने फूड को इंटेक किया, वो हमारे माउथ में गया, माउथ से फूड पाइप, वहाँ से स्टमक से फिर लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन, स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन से डाइजेशन उसका होता हुआ फिर वो फाइनली GIT ट्रैक्ट में गया. फ्रॉम द GIT ट्रैक्ट इट विल गेट ट्रांसपोर्टेड टू द ब्लड. सो द एवरी ऑर्गन विच नीड द एनर्जी it will be transported to them by the blood. Okay, How it is going to happen? See here. Suppose this is your blood vessels. This is your blood vessels, and from the blood vessels, this is your interstitial fluid. This is your interstitial fluid, and this is your cells. Just imagine in blood vessels containing the oxygen plus nutrient. Then just below the blood vessels, interstitial fluid will be there. From the blood vessels, oxygen and nutrient get transported to the interstitial fluid. होता कैसे है ये आप एनिमेशन के थ्रू देख सकते हो. आई विल अपलोड द एनिमेशंस एट द लास्ट ऑफ द वीडियो. ओके. Next is the cells. From the interstitial fluid it is going to the cells. We all need that cells are the structure and functional unit of our body. Cells को मिला, अल्टीमेटली ये उसके रिस्पेक्टिव ऑर्गन्स इन सबको मिल जाता है. ओके. नेक्स्ट इज if the waste product are there, then how the blood will be performed? For the waste product, reverse process is there. Means from the cells, waste product will move to the interstitial fluid, and from the interstitial fluid it is moved towards the blood vessels. Means first cells, then interstitial fluid, then the blood vessels, and from the blood vessels the waste product will move towards the different type of the excretory organ like skin, kidney and lungs. Okay. यहाँ तक क्लियर. ओके. नेक्स्ट इज व्हाट? फंक्शन ऑफ ब्लड. फंक्शन ऑफ blood. Which type of the functions blood will perform? First function, transportation. First is transportation. Transportation, we have seen how the transportation is going to take place. Okay. Blood contains the O2 plus CO2. It goes the lungs. Okay. लंग्स को ऑक्सीजन देता है और लंग्स से CO2 ब्लड में आता है. दिस इज व्हाट? ट्रांसपोर्टेशन. सेम लाइक दैट इफ द ब्लड वेसल्स हैविंग द न्यूट्रिएंट. ओके. ये ब्लड वेसल्स हो गई हमारी और ये हमारा इंटरस्टिशियल फ्लूइड हो गया. ब्लड से इंटरस्टिशियल फ्लूइड में हमारे न्यूट्रिएंट गेट विल बी ट्रांसफर्ड. ओके. एंड फ्रॉम द इंटरस्टिशियल फ्लूइड इट विल रीचेस टू द सेल्स. ओके. तो ये हो गया हमारा व्हाट? दिस इज आवर व्हाट? ट्रांसपोर्टेशन. नेक्स्ट इज रेगुलेशन. रेगुलेशन. एंड थर्ड इज what? Protection. In the blood different type of the cells are present. In the blood different type of cells are present which will be further discussed. Okay. When we are get injured, what will be happen? Blood flow will occur. ब्लड फ्लो विल अकर. और ये ब्लड का फ्लो होता रहता है. आफ्टर अ सर्टन टाइम ऑफ ड्यूरेशन द ब्लड फ्लो विल बी स्टॉप. द ब्लड फ्लो विल बी स्टॉप. व्हाई? बिकॉज द ब्लड get converted into a gel-like substance. Gel-like substance. Blood is get converted into a gel-like substance. Why? Due to the platelets, and it will forms clot. Okay. It will forms the clot which will further prevent the excess loss of blood. Which will further prevent the excess of blood. Excess loss of blood will be prevented. Okay. Excess of blood will be prevented. Okay. In the blood, in the blood, a type of cells are present, WBC. WBC type of cells are present, which are also known as policemen of our body. Policemen of our body. क्यों? Because whenever the any foreign particle will enter into our body, the RBC will fight against them and kill them and prevent our body to be injured from the microorganisms or the different type of the pathogens those would be enters into our body. Okay. Okay. Next, physical properties of blood. Next is physical property of blood. Physical property of blood. We have seen that blood is not completely transparent, okay, and not it is completely, it is a liquid, okay. So we can say that blood is denser and more viscous. Blood is denser and more viscous, ओके हाँ, मतलब थिकर, विस्कस का मतलब थिकर, ओके, देन द H2O. ना तो वाटर की जितना ट्रांसपेरेंट है और ना ही वाटर की जितना लाइट है, ओके ओके, एंड फील्स स्लाइटली स्टिकी, एंड फील्स स्लाइटली स्टिकी, slightly sticky, okay. The temperature of the blood is about 38 degree Fahrenheit. Next thing is temperature. Temperature of the blood is what? About 38 degree Celsius, I'm sorry, and about 100.4 degree Fahrenheit, okay. Next is pH of blood. pH of blood. pH 7.35 to 7.45 means blood is slightly basic in nature. Slightly basic in nature, okay. Blood is slightly basic in nature. अच्छा, next is color. Color of what? Blood. Color of blood. Color of blood varies with the binding property of blood to the oxygen. Color of blood varies with the binding capacity of blood with oxygen. With binding capacity of blood with oxygen, okay. Blood with oxygen. If saturated with O2, if our blood would be saturated with O2, if our blood will saturated with O2, then bright red color, bright red color, okay. And if the our blood is get unsaturated with the O2, and if our blood unsaturated with O2, what is going to be happen? Dark red color. इसका बेस्ट एग्जांपल है, हम जब कभी इंजर्ड होते हैं, देन ब्लड स्टार्ट्स to flow from our injured part. When the starting of flowing of blood, the blood would be light red color, and after some time when the coagulation takes place, the blood get converted into the dark red color, means the contact of blood to the environmental oxygen will increased. That's why the color of the blood will get changed from the light or bright red color to dark red color. Okay. Next is blood volume. Okay. Blood volume. The blood volume varies from male to male. Sorry, from person to person according to their height, their weight, and their body mass. Okay. In general, we are talking about only two varieties. First is male and second is female. Blood amount is about 5 to 6 liter. Okay. In male, blood amount is 5 to 6 liter. Okay. While in the female, blood amount is about 4 to 5 liter. Means about 1 liter का difference आता है मेल और फीमेल दोनों में. Okay. Next is composition of blood. Composition of blood. Before going to talk about composition of blood, एक recap ले लेते हैं blood के बारे में. Physical properties of blood. Okay, this is what your blood. Okay, we all knows that blood is denser and more thicker या viscous. First point is denser and more viscous या thicker than the H2O. Okay. Second, blood feels slightly sticky. It feels slightly sticky in nature. It is slightly sticky in nature. The temperature of blood is about 38 degrees Celsius or 100.5 degree Fahrenheit. Okay. Next is blood का pH. Blood का pH which is ranges about 7.35 to 7.45. Second, nature of blood is basic. Okay. Next, color of blood. Color of blood varies with the amount of oxygen binding with the blood. If oxygen plus saturated blood, what would be happen? Bright red color. Bright red. And if oxygen plus unsaturated blood, dark red. Okay, dark red color will be happen. And next is amount of blood. In the male 5 to 6 liter. Okay, and in the female 4 to 5 liter of blood is present. Okay, this is what recap of the blood की physical property. Blood की physical property. These all are the physical properties of blood. Okay. कुछ एनिमेशंस हैं जो आप क्लियरली क्रिस्टल विजुअल कर सकते हो, वो वीडियो के लास्ट में है. डोंट फॉरगेट टू सी देम. ओके. In the next chapter, we will going to talk about the composition of blood. In the next lecture, we will discuss it. Composition of blood, then different type of the blood component like RBC, WBC, platelets, plasma. Okay. Thank you.